PANLO 80-20. Now again, this is my idea. This is how I think about foods. This is not something you're going to see elsewhere in terms of this acronym. But it's not the only way, okay? One thing I've learned through studying like this for a long, long time is the deeper you go, people get very dogmatic about their kind of philosophies. I might well be that way as well in some areas, but it's just a position in it for you as a suggestion, and you can do with it what you will. So, and some of the points that have been covered are covered in this. So I'm going to, bit of audience participation here, I think. Anyone hazard a guess what the P might stand for in the PANLO? Who said plants? There we go. I don't know, I think you might be cheating because you've seen my talk on this, haven't you? Yeah. Anyway, George at the back. I thought, who's that? Right, okay. All right, it is plants. We'll come to that. All right, what about A? Animal? No. Anyone else? Bingo. Alkaline food. Okay. N. Someone said it before at the back. Yeah. So, natural state. And I'll explain this in a little while. L. Any ideas? Yeah, live. Live, living, lightly cooked. And O, we had mentioned, organic. So is the food plant-based is usually my first thought on what I'm about to eat. Is it alkaline, which means does it have, when it's consumed into the body, is it going to be something that helps buffer the acidity that we tend to get in? So very briefly with acid and alkaline, there's a scale of pH, potential hydrogen, which ranges from like 0, very acidic, to 14, very alkaline. Our blood is very slightly alkaline, just over 7. It will always remain there. You will never become acidic, but for maintaining that level of pH requires nutrients to be drawn from other parts of the body in order to keep that balance. And the more stress you put into the body, the more toxic food, the harder that's going to be. So I'm always thinking, is it more alkaline-based? Natural state, do I recognize it as being food? You know, does it look like a piece of broccoli, or does it look like a goo or paste of some sort? Is it in a wrapper? Okay, keeping it simple. And we can argue that broccoli today is not what a broccoli looked like 5,000, 10,000 years ago, but that's beside the point. It's that, does it look like food, you know, at the end of the day? Really simple. Live, not all live, but live or lightly cooked, steamed, something that doesn't destroy the nutrient profile too much. If I am kind of boiling things, I tend to kind of make it into like a curry so that the nutrients, when they do seep out, they go into the sauce, so you're still kind of getting it. And organic where possible. So again, I'm not like saying I have all these letters all the time, and you see it says 80-20 as well. So what that to me means is that if we can make it 80% of the plate, or 4 meals out of 5, where we look for as many of these ideas as possible, you're not going to get, or at least I rarely get all 5, unless I'm having like an awesome like organic salad of some sort. But, you know, if you can aim for 3 or more of those PANLO ideas on your plate, and then have, you know, maybe you have the Big Mac in there, maybe you have the chips, maybe you have the grass-fed beef, whatever it is else you're having elsewhere, but make 3/4 of the plate be like that. That's just my approach. Now, for me, this includes all manners of eating style, whether that's vegan or paleo or anything else. I think it can kind of be included in the PANLO approach. And I think if you just follow that, you're going to be 80% of the way there. There's lots of nuances, but don't get caught up in the nuances. You know, people get caught up too much in all this. Read the labels, yes. Look at sugar, for sure. You do not want much of that. But if you're looking at PANLO, you're not going to be getting too much sugar anyway.